Archangel Michael gives a clear warning and says, "Stop right now. God says you have only 10 seconds left, or you could lose everything He has prepared for you. You need to open this now. My child, my dear one, take a deep breath and pause before reading any further. Right now, something holy is coming together around you. It is not a mistake that you see this. Heaven has been trying to get in touch with you for hours, and this is the first time the message has reached you without being harmed. Please pay close attention. I, along with God, have stepped into your time right now to stop something dangerous and secret that was trying to take what was yours. If you felt drawn here, if your chest feels tight, or if all of a sudden your thoughts stopped, it is because God and I came into your timeline. You got there just in time. You opened this at the very last second, which was okay with God. I can now talk. Pay attention, kid. Let me ask you something before I share what God revealed to me. Have you noticed that life lately feels like a storm that never ends? Strange people acting in strange ways, delays you didn't expect, sudden fears and chances disappearing just as you were about to seize them. All of this did not happen by chance. These were warnings, signs, and echoes of something trying to mess up your plans. My love, heaven will never show up for no reason. If God says 10 seconds, your window is about to close. The blessing with your name on it could be given to someone else if you don't act right away. That cannot happen because you have been through too much for too long and in too much pain. Dear one, I need to tell you what God showed me. Someone has been calling you by name when you are not there. Someone is trying to take something that is yours. God in heaven could no longer keep quiet about your miracle, your breakthrough, or your opening. That is why they brought you here. Remember this though. Before I tell you what they wanted, they picked you. It is safe for you. You are being watched over from morning to night. Behind the scenes, heaven has been fighting for you the whole time. I am sorry that your life has been so hard lately. The miracle that is meant for you is huge, strong, and will change your whole life. This brings you light, provision, healing, and renewal, which is exactly what your soul has been asking for when things have been the darkest. Just before miracles of this size happen, things always get worse. Dear one, this is what God showed me. If you give up, ignore, or turn away from this message from heaven right now, it will delay what heaven already planned for you. That is why 10 seconds were given to us. It was almost the end of your spiritual timing, my dear. But you are not meant to fall. You don't have to give up the thing that was supposed to help you get through your pain. Heaven is giving you clarity, safety, and a sudden change. But only if you stay here and let this message do its job. Let me speak straight to your heart before I go on. It is almost time for your miracle. The truth about your blessing is stronger than the lies that are meant to hurt your reputation. The darkness that tried to swallow you up cannot beat your future. Type Amen below to accept this divine covering and take this truth to your heart. With faith, say that light is winning. Follow me, do not go. Don't forget this moment. Heaven takes back control of the path that was blocked every second you stay here. I need to ask you a very important question now. Make sure you subscribe before I go on, because messages like this will only get to you when heaven lets them. If you miss even one, you might have to keep walking while danger gets closer. By subscribing, you stay in touch with the sacred teachings, miracles, and warnings that are meant just for you. Now pay close attention. The attack from the spirit world wasn't meant to kill you. It was meant to keep you from seeing what God had planned. But now, Archangel Michael is in front of you. There is light around your name, and his sword is ready. Heaven is following your every move. Since you are still here, change has already begun. Now let me share what God has given me to say next. It is real to feel like your spirit is leaning forward, like it wants to know something. If you feel like time is running out, you are right. God didn't just send me to you today to comfort you. He sent me to warn you, get you ready, and keep what is yours safe before it is lost. Please take this in with all your heart. Your fate was laid out on a table in the spiritual world not long ago. Heaven and hell both saw your blessings, connections, safety, and increased wealth. And you had to make a choice. I think that is what made your chest hurt earlier. That is why your mind has been so busy. Before your mind could understand it, your spirit knew what was going on. You must hear this, my child. The enemy would have taken advantage of the chance God gave you if you had just one more moment of hesitation, doubt, or uncertainty. That is why God told you to tell them they only have 10 seconds left. Today, not tomorrow. Not when things were calmer, but right now, in this very breath. Heaven needed your attention. Please allow me to be clear. There is someone you trust who has mixed feelings. When you are around, they smile. But when you are not, they talk badly about you. They respect how strong you are, but deep down, they want you to fail. They know how powerful you are and are scared by your rise. Their power stood in the way of your breakthroughs. Even though this truth hurts, heaven cannot fix what you are going to defend. You will see the miracle happen faster than you have ever seen. It happen as soon as you let go of what is draining you. Pay close attention, dear. This message isn't meant to scare you. This isn't a threat. This is keeping things safe. This keeps you safe. That blow that was meant to break you is now being blocked by God. If you think this is divine intervention, state in the comments that I am protected. It is more than just words. It is a spiritual anchor that lets heaven know you accept its cover. You have to stay here, though. Stay tuned, because what comes next will affect the next 48 hours of your life. The darkness around your blessings has already begun to fall apart since you opened this message. Your spirit got there just in time to answer the call from heaven. It is possible that you almost missed it, but you didn't. That is why I will keep talking. Your heart, my child, is something special, something powerful, and something that heaven loves very much. To be clear, though, I have to tell you the truth in the same breath. Dear one of the people you trust still has a split heart. Type, I am protected in the comments if your spirit sees this as safety rather than loss. This statement tells heaven that you know what is being taken away and why. Stay where you are, because this clarity is getting you ready for the next thing that will come out. They smile at you when they see you, but they talk badly about you when they are not around. They admire your strength, but they really want you to fail. They know how strong you are and are scared of your rise. Your breakthroughs have been slowed down by this person's energy. I know this hurts, but heaven cannot heal what you keep guarding. You will be rushed toward the miracle faster than anything you have ever known as soon as you let go of what is draining you. From being aware, we are now moving on to activation. Right. I receive what is meant for me in the comments. This is how you stop waiting and start taking part. Pay close attention, because what you are about to hear will help you understand what is right now. Please pay close attention. Dear heaven isn't telling you this to scare you. Note that this is not a threat to your safety. It works to protect. It keeps you safe. God is standing between you and the thing that was meant to break you right now. Listen to me with your whole heart, my child. A secret meeting took place in the spiritual world. Someone you know, someone you trust, spoke your name with the aim of hurting you. They didn't pray for your loss out loud, but their jealousy, bitterness, and fear of how powerful you are created spiritual opposition. Their energy, not their words, held back your miracle. Heaven can see it all. But you don't have to worry, my love. God didn't bring you here to break your heart. He brought you here to set you free. He brought you here to take away the veil and give you spiritual freedom. Since you are reading this, the spell is already broken. Now, the blessing that was stuck has been set free. What was held back is now moving forward. What was hidden is now shown. The next 48 hours are very important for you. You might have strange dreams. You might see signs or numbers that keep coming up. You might feel lighter for no reason. Or you might think more clearly than you have in weeks. This is heaven working. This is what it looks like to activate something. This is freedom breaking through. But my love, I need you to do something. Don't ignore the signs. Don't brush off the feelings you have. Don't talk yourself out of the truth that your spirit already knows. This is real. This is holy. This is yours. And now I need to tell you the most important part. What heaven is about to release into your life is not just one blessing. It is 3 blessings working together at the same time. The first blessing is financial. It is provision, breakthrough, opportunities you didn't see coming, and favor you didn't earn. It is money showing up from places you forgot about. It is debts being forgiven. It is doors opening that you didn't even knock on. This blessing isn't small, and it isn't temporary. It is the kind that creates stability, freedom, and breathing room in your life. Heaven showed me something specific about your financial blessing. There is money that has your name on it. It has been held in the spiritual realm, waiting for the right moment to be released. This isn't money you have to work harder for. This isn't money you have to stress about. This is divine provision. This is supernatural favor. This is God saying, I see what you have been through, and I am making up for lost time. You might see it as an unexpected check. You might see it as a promotion you didn't ask for. You might see it as a refund, a gift, or an opportunity that pays more than you expected. However it comes, know this. It is not luck. It is not coincidence. It is heaven opening the windows and pouring out blessing. You don't have room enough to receive, but you have to be ready to receive it with gratitude, not guilt, with faith, not fear. The second blessing is relational. Heaven is aligning you with someone whose energy matches yours. This could be a friend, a mentor, a partner, or even a stranger who becomes a divine connection. This person will feel different. You will know them by their peace, their clarity, and the way they show up without draining you. They have been delayed for a reason. Heaven was preparing them for you, and you for them. Let me tell you something important about this connection. Every person you have lost, every relationship that ended, every door that closed was making room for this divine alignment. You might have felt lonely. You might have felt abandoned. You might have wondered why people kept leaving, but heaven was protecting you. Heaven was clearing space. Heaven was removing everyone who wasn't meant to walk with you into this next season. This new connection will not feel forced. It will not feel complicated. It will not drain you or confuse you. It will feel like coming home. It will feel like peace. It will feel like finally someone who gets it, someone who sees you, someone who values you without you having to prove your worth. This is the person heaven handpicked for your next level. Don't rush it. Don't force it. Just stay open and watch heaven bring it together. The third blessing is spiritual. Your discernment will sharpen. Your dreams will become clearer. Your intuition will guide you before your mind even catches up. You will start to see lies before they are spoken. You will feel shifts in energy before they happen. This is heaven giving you a gift of sight, a gift of knowing, a gift of protection that no one can take from you. This spiritual awakening is the most powerful of the three blessings because it protects the other two. With sharper discernment, you will know who to trust with your financial blessing. With clearer intuition, you will recognize your divine connections when they show up. With spiritual sight, you will avoid traps, lies, and distractions that used to pull you off course. You are going to start having dreams that feel different, dreams that feel prophetic, dreams that show you things before they happen. Don't dismiss them. Write them down. Pay attention to the symbols, the feelings, the people who show up. Heaven is speaking to you while you sleep because your conscious mind is finally quiet enough to listen. You are also going to notice that certain numbers keep appearing. Maybe it is 111, 222, 333, or another sequence. These aren't random. These are angel numbers. These are heaven's way of saying, I am with you, keep going. You are on the right path. When you see them, pause. Say thank you. Acknowledge that you see the sign. This keeps your spirit aligned with heaven's frequency. All three blessings are being released right now. But heaven showed me something else. These blessings will only fully activate if you stay aligned. If you go back to what you know is draining you. If you hold on to relationships that God already ended. If you ignore the signs and the warnings, the blessings will be delayed again. Not because God changed his mind, but because you weren't ready to receive them. So here is what I need you to do. Let go of what doesn't serve you. Stop defending people who wouldn't defend you. Stop waiting for closure from people who already walked away. Stop carrying guilt for choosing yourself. Heaven is giving you permission to release it all. And when you do, the floodgates open. When you do, everything shifts. If this message has stirred something in your spirit, if you feel called to honor this moment, you can send a super thanks as a way of saying yes to heaven's covering. It is not required, but it is a spiritual seed. When you give in faith, heaven multiplies what you sow. Your obedience becomes your breakthrough. Your gratitude becomes your activation. Now, let me remind you one more time. Subscribe if you haven't already. These messages don't come by accident. They come when heaven allows them. If you miss one, you might walk forward while danger draws closer. Stay connected to the sacred teachings and warnings that are meant just for you. Pay close attention now, because what I am about to tell you will determine how the next 72 hours unfold. Heaven has cleared the path. The obstacles have been removed. The enemies have been silenced. But now, you have a responsibility. You must walk forward in faith, not fear. You must move in trust, not doubt. You must act in obedience, not hesitation. There is a door in front of you right now. It has been locked for months, maybe even years. But heaven just handed you the key. The question is, will you use it, or will you stand there, staring at the door, waiting for permission you already have? My child, you don't need anyone's approval. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to move. The miracle is waiting on the other side of your obedience. The breakthrough is waiting on the other side of your faith. The blessing is waiting on the other side of your decision to let go and trust God. You have been preparing for this moment longer than you realize. Everything you have been through, every pain, every loss, every closed door, was leading you here. Heaven didn't waste a single tear. Heaven didn't overlook a single struggle. It was all part of the preparation. And now, you are ready. The version of you that needed to be broken has been broken. The version of you that needed to be humbled has been humbled. The version of you that needed to be refined has been refined. Now it is time to rise. I need to tell you something before we go any further. There are people watching you right now, people in the spiritual realm, waiting to see what you will do next. Angels are standing by, ready to move on your behalf. But they are waiting for your signal. They are waiting for you to say yes. They are waiting for you to step forward in faith. Type, I am ready in the comments if you are ready to activate what heaven has prepared. This isn't just words. This is a spiritual declaration. This is you telling heaven that you are no longer going to wait, doubt, or hesitate. This is you saying, I trust you, God. I receive what you have for me. And when you do that, everything shifts. Now, let me tell you what is going to happen in the next few days. You are going to see confirmation. It might come as a dream. It might come as a message from someone you haven't heard from in years. It might come as an opportunity that shows up out of nowhere. It might come as a sudden peace that washes over you when you are alone. Don't ignore it. That is heaven confirming that the activation worked. You might also notice that some people start acting differently around you. They might pull away. They might become distant. They might stop calling or texting as much. Don't chase them. That is heaven removing what was blocking your blessing. That is God protecting you from energy that would have slowed you down. Let them go. Your new season doesn't have room for old weights. At the same time, new people will start appearing. Pay attention to who shows up in the next 30 days. Pay attention to who reaches out. Pay attention to who offers help, guidance, or opportunity without you asking. These are your divine connections. These are the people heaven handpicked for your next level. Receive them with gratitude. They are part of the plan. Before I continue, I need to address something that heaven revealed to me about your journey. There have been moments when you wanted to quit. Moments when you felt like giving up was easier than holding on. Moments when the pain felt too heavy and the road felt too long. I need you to know something. Those moments were tests, not to break you, but to prepare you. Every time you chose to keep going when quitting felt easier, you passed a test. Every time you chose to believe when doubt was screaming, you passed a level. Every time you chose to trust when everything looked impossible, you unlocked something in the spiritual realm. Heaven was watching. God was taking notes. And now, all of those moments of faith are about to pay off in ways you cannot even imagine. Now, here is the part that requires your full attention. The blessing that is coming isn't just for you. It is for everyone connected to you. When you rise, your family rises. When you break through, your children break through. When you walk in favor, your lineage walks in favor. This isn't just about your life. This is generational. This is legacy. This is breaking cycles that have been in place for decades. Think about the patterns in your family. Think about the struggles that seem to repeat generation after generation. Financial lack, broken relationships, unfulfilled potential, health issues, addiction, depression. These cycles didn't start with you, but they are going to end with you. Your obedience right now is breaking chains that have held your bloodline captive for years. When you receive your financial blessing, you are not just receiving money. You are breaking the spirit of poverty off your family line. When you receive your divine connection, you are not just receiving a relationship. You are breaking the pattern of toxic relationships that have plagued your family. When you receive your spiritual awakening, you are not just receiving discernment. You are receiving the ability to protect future generations from the same traps that caught previous ones. That is why the enemy fought you so hard. That is why the delays felt so heavy. That is why the attacks felt so personal. Because your breakthrough isn't small. Your blessing isn't ordinary. Your calling isn't just for you. It is for everyone who comes after you. And heaven knew that if you gave up, if you quit, if you walked away, entire generations would miss out on what God had for them. But you didn't give up. You didn't quit. You didn't walk away. You are still here. You are still reading. You are still believing. And that is why heaven is releasing everything right now. Not because you are perfect, not because you have it all figured out, but because you stayed faithful even when it didn't make sense. You stayed obedient even when it hurt. You stayed aligned even when you couldn't see the finish line. God sees that. Heaven honors that. And now, you are about to see the reward for every moment you chose to trust when you wanted to give up. Every moment you chose to believe when doubt was screaming. Every moment you chose to keep going when quitting felt easier. It wasn't in vain. None of it was wasted. It was all preparation for what is coming next. If you have been moved by this message, if you feel the weight of this moment, you can send a super thanks as a way of planting a seed into your own miracle. When you give in faith, heaven multiplies it. When you sow in obedience, you reap in abundance. It is not required, but it is an act of partnership with what God is doing in your life right now. Let me be very clear about something before we close. This message wasn't random. You didn't stumble upon this by accident. You didn't click on this by chance. Heaven orchestrated this moment. God made sure you saw this. Archangel Michael made sure you stayed. And now, the question is, what will you do with what you have received? Will you let it sit as information? Or will you activate it as transformation? Will you read it and forget it? Or will you read it and apply it? The choice is yours. But know this. Heaven has done its part. The message has been delivered. The warning has been given. The blessing has been released. Now, it is up to you to receive it. Type, "I receive my miracle now" in the comments. Declare it with your whole heart. Say it out loud if you have to. Let heaven hear your faith. Let the angels hear your agreement. Let the enemy hear your confidence. Because when you speak it, you activate it. When you declare it, you unlock it. When you believe it, you receive it. The next 48 hours are critical. Stay in faith. Stay in alignment. Stay in obedience. Don't go back to what God delivered you from. Don't return to what heaven removed. Don't pick up what you finally put down. Walk forward. Keep moving. Keep believing. Your miracle is closer than you think. Your breakthrough is right around the corner. Your blessing is already on its way. Archangel Michael is with you. God is for you. Heaven is fighting for you. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what God has already set in motion. Amen.